into Galco's Old World grocery store in the Highland Park section of Los Angeles, you are immediately transported back in time. And if the nostalgia doesn't put a smile on your face, then the infectious sound of John Neese's laughter, which echoes through the aisles, certainly will. And then you spot the motto that John has lived and breathed by since he took over management of the family business in 1995. It says just about everything you need to know about Galco's.
If you look up on the beam, you'll say, freedom of choice. It's your choice, whatever you want. You make the decision.
And then it hits you. Even though remnants of the past remain, this isn't a grocery store anymore. It's a store completely reinvented. A wonderland of soda with more than 750 varieties of the bubbly stuff, all in glass bottles, all made with real sugar, filling aisle after aisle of shelf space in every color of the rainbow.
You can buy one bottle of anything in here. I'm not trying to sell you a 24-pack and spend your money for you, and especially if you only need 6 or you only need 1. Try it. See if you like it.
Galco's Old World Grocery wasn't always in the soda pop business. John remembers what used to be here at aisle 3.
This was the vegetables and canned corn, beans, peas, all that kind of stuff, and fruits were on the other side of the aisle. But, you know, that was then.
In fact, the business, founded in 1897, is something of a Los Angeles institution. The store's deli was known for making huge Italian sandwiches, including the Blockbuster, named by the great heavyweight boxing champ Rocky Marciano.
He went to put it in his mouth. The sandwich was bigger than his mouth, and he said, hey, this is a real Blockbuster, and it's been a Blockbuster ever since.
The store remained virtually unchanged, even though the marketplace had changed dramatically around them. When John took over the business from his parents in 1995, he could see the future was bleak for independent grocery stores. He knew Galco's wasn't likely to survive if they continued to do the same thing.
I mean, it was just a matter of time. We were in a controlled collapse.
John's motivation for reinventing the store came after he had a heated exchange with the local Pepsi salesperson.
He says, I'm going to give you the best buy you're ever going to get on a pallet of Pepsi Cola cans. I'm only going to charge you $5.59 a case. And I said, I'm going to send my customers to the Ralphs down the street because they're on sale right now for $1.99 a 12-pack. And they're selling them cheaper than I can buy them for. Why would anybody want to buy them from me? And he says, Pepsi Cola is a demand item, and your customers are going to demand that you carry Pepsi Cola. And I said, well, my customers would be happy. I was honest with them, told them they can buy them cheaper than I can buy them. They don't need to buy them from me.
John courageously yanked the big soda brands from his shelf.
And then the light bulb clicked on. You know, you should thank Pepsi Cola for reminding you that you own your shelf space and they don't, and you can sell anything you want.
He then set out on a mission to support the small soda companies, making great products that actually really needed his shelf space.
I went out and I found 25 brands of little independent bottlers, and they were still in glass bottles, and I put them on the shelf.
Not surprisingly, John's father, now in his mid-90s, was baffled by his son's plan.
I said, we're going to do sodas, and my father just shook his head and never said a word to me. But he told Gail, who works here, he says, he's crazy. He is absolutely crazy. I'm absolutely positive of it. But it turned out that's what people were looking for, but nobody asked. It's really easy to make decisions when you're going broke. There's no bad decision. They're all good. You're going to go broke anyway. You can try things.
For John, the gloves were off, and he was in a battle to save the family business. Having a myriad of interesting choices was his way of differentiating himself from every other store in Los Angeles.
A little army can defeat a big army any day of the week. All you have to do is concentrate on a single point on the line, create a breakthrough, get behind the lines, and destroy them. And that's what little business has to do in this country. Outflank them with more variety, do everything exactly opposite from what they say is good business practices. Fewer suppliers, less choice. No, more choice. Just overload them, continually overload them, and you'll win. Simple.
The strategy worked, and slowly, Galco's transformed from a grocery store to a soda pop shop, with Nice becoming the only purveyor of unique sodas, like Mr. Cucumber, which he carried exclusively for 5 years before it got selected Soda of the Year.
It's so rare to find these sodas that you can't find all over the place. You know, I thought it was fantastic.
And even though some people miss the groceries, more people are walking through the door of Galco's to buy craft soda than ever before. And hopefully the repositioning of the store will help the business last another 100 years.
Let's be happy with what we're doing. And that's what we did. Became very happy with selling sodas. And people come in today and they look and they say, you know, you have the happiest customers I've ever seen. Everybody's happy.